Lots of things get passed around the back rooms of the World Wide Web, memes, 280, character jokes, lots and lots of videos of animals doing various things. Generally, 7,201 word pieces of literary fiction that make the list. Cat Person, published online by The New Yorker a few days ago, has managed to capture the zeitgeist and go truly viral. Just look at the search data. And it's generated a huge amount of discussion on, well, the things we are all currently discussing, including, but not limited to. It's a short story by the American writer Kristin Ruppia. It's a fairly straightforward piece of fiction, told in a linear fashion. Margaret, a 20-year-old university student, meets a guy, flirts with him, goes on a date with him, goes home with him, has some objectively awkward sex with him, and, throughout all of this, questions her feelings and his motivations. The guy is Robert, about whom we learn little, other than that he has a beard, is older than her, and has 2 cats. The story unfolds from Margaret's perspective. We get her interior monologue, in detail, as she initially chats via text message, and tries to imagine his thoughts and impressions of her. But there's an undercurrent of nastiness, and misogyny, and difficult power dynamics, and the quiet terror of 21st century dating for women. By the final few words, text messages from Robert, but we won't spoil it for you, it's unclear who you're supposed to like and dislike. And so the discussion about that, and so many other things, is sparked. Several reasons, but some argue the story has tapped into a deeper discussion around how men and women interact, romantically and otherwise, in a post-Weinstein world. I think it encapsulates a lot of the arguments around the #Me Too movement and the Harvey Weinstein stuff, and the way that men and women are renegotiating, or rediscovering, a lot of boundaries, Australian novelist and columnist Bridget Delaney told RN Drive. Brisbane author and journalist Susan Johnson said that while it was odd for a piece of literary fiction to go viral, the last time anyone got hot under the collar about fiction was never, Ruppia's story had hit the zeitgeist. Cat Person has done this at just the right #Me Too moment, she said. But it's hit the sweet spot because it's so wonderfully well written. In the sex scene, probably the guts of the piece, Margaret realizes, upon seeing Robert's naked belly, that she is no longer comfortable with what's occurring, but decides it's too late to back out. Ruppia writes, in an interview, Ruppia said that inability to say no at that point speaks to the way that many women, especially young women, move through the world, not making people angry, taking responsibility for other people's emotions, working extremely hard to keep everyone around them happy. Delaney suggested this particular feeling had resonated with female readers. I think a lot of women have these bad dates, or bad sex, and they don't necessarily talk about it. It just gets shoved in the bottom drawer with all the other bad experiences, because of this politeness thing. Naturally,